Hi everybody, Trisha Keel, Tomorrow's Key. I am here today to talk to you about the use of the I Ching, the Chinese Book of Changes. This is a book that was translated from Chinese into German back in 1950, and then from German into English. And it's a very fascinating a way to access information that you would not normally have access to. And this is based upon throwing coins or yarrow sticks, and I prefer the coins because I don't really know how to read yarrow sticks, but I do know how to read coins. When you toss a coin, you get either a heads or a tails, and that's called a binary system because there's only two possible outputs. So in the I Ching, what they do is they align the Tao, the positive, negative forces of energy, whether it's the yin line, which would be a broken line, it would be aligned with the feminine, dark, receptive part of the Tai Chi, and then the yang line, which would be the solid line, is the masculine, bright, directive that would be aligned with the bright side of the Tai Chi. Now, if you're not familiar with this symbol, the Tai Chi, you probably know it as the yin-yang or the yin-yang symbol. When I finally figured this out, I was trying to figure out was noon AM or PM. And I had a big aha moment when I realized that in the brightest part of the day, in the flat middle of the day, the morning turned into the night. So in the seed of the day, in the heart of the day was the seed of the night. And likewise, then that told me that at midnight it was AM, because in the deepest part of the night is the seed of the day. And one is always becoming, trying to turn into its opposite. So day turns into night, summer turns into winter. So on the summer solstice, you've got the seed of winter, when on the longest day, the days start getting shorter. And at the winter solstice, you have the longest night, and the days start getting longer. So each of these is this, because it's static on this piece of paper, this pulse can't constantly turn into the other, but all things are constantly striving to become their opposites. And so the young become old, and then the old become young. It's just the way things are. So when you throw coins, you get either a solid or a broken line. Here's a little chart that explains. If you've got two heads and a tail, then you have a solid line, which would be a yang line. And you throw them 6 times, you throw the 3 coins 6 times, and you build a stack called a hexagram, or 6 writings. And the lines are either solid or broken, and you can get them to be an unchanging line or a changing line if you get 3 heads or 3 tails. And if there's a changing line, then that hexagram is in the process of changing into something else. And if there's no changing lines, then it's a static situation, which is a rare thing. Because, as you know, in life, you are either changing or you're dying. So if you've got a stagnant situation, hold on, it'll change shortly. But anyway, the point of this is, when I come do a consultation for you or anyone, I always check the I Ching. And should my partner Sherry, my pal and sidekick, be coming with me, then she throws the I Ching too. And we generally ask the I Ching, what do we need to know to best serve you during your consultation? So in that question, we throw the coins and we get our 6 lines, and from those 6 lines we get 1 or 2 pages, which would tell us, depending on if it's changing, it would tell us what is happening with you. And this gives us more information than is accessible just by looking at the situation, just by dealing with what you tell us, or for you to even know, and you're living it. So it's a very interesting thing to see that her information and my information will always align. And it doesn't matter which consultant I bring with me, all the practitioners that use the I Ching get information, and it correlates, and it enriches our ability to help you at so many levels. So if you've got a feng shui consultation coming up, you know that I'll be bringing you information from the I Ching to tell you even more about what you need to know to change the life into what you're looking for and how to set the stage for your success. This is Trisha Keel, Tomorrow's Key. I'll see you soon.